Religion is realization and not a matter for philosophical discussion. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. How long does one need to discuss the contents of scriptures? Only until one has succeeded in saying the Lord. The bee will buzz so long as it does not settle upon the flower. As soon as it begins to drink of the honey, all buzzing is at an end. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. One day, the late Keshav Chandra Sen of revered memory visited Sri Ramakrishna in the temple of Dakshineshwar and put to him the question. Many learned men read a lot of sacred books. How is it then that they remain ignorant in spiritual matters? The reply was, the kite and the vulture soar high up in the air, but all the time their eyes are fixed on the charnel pits in search of putrid carcasses. The mind of so-called learned scholars are attached to the things of the world. Hence, it is they cannot acquire true knowledge. What good could the reading of vast number of the sacred works do them? Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna used to say of granthas, that is books, that there were so many granthis, knots. In other words, mere reading of books without discrimination and not attachment serves to increase one's arrogance and vanity. That is, it multiplies knots in one's mind. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna once told a gentleman who was very fond of disputation, if one word will satisfy you, then come to me. But if you want to understand the truth after a long disputation, then go to Keshav Chandra Sen. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. When a pitcher is being filled, a gurgling sound, buck buck, is heard. As soon as it is full, the sound ceases. Similarly, the man who has not found God is full of vain disputations about him, but he who has seen him silently enjoys the bliss. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. It is useless to study sacred books if there is no discrimination, viveka, or non-attachment, vairagya. No spiritual progress can be made without these. Viveka means discrimination between the real, God, and the unreal, phenomenal universe, and adherence to the real. The knowledge that soul is distinct from the physical body is also called viveka. Non-attachment to these things of the world is called vairagya. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. In the Hindu almanac, it is the record of rainfall for certain period of times. You can squeeze the almanac which are full of rain predictions, but not a single drop of water will come out of it. So also, many good sayings are to be found in the sacred books, but mere reading of them will not make one spiritual. One must go through the practices enjoined in them. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Two men went into an orchard. As soon as the worldly wise man entered the gate, he began to count the number of mango trees, the number of mangoes each tree bore, and calculate what might be the price of the orchard. His companion went to the owner, made his acquaintance, and quietly going under the mango tree, began to pluck the fruit and eat it with the owner's consent. Now, who is the wiser of the two? Eat mangoes. It will satisfy your hunger. What is the good of counting the leaves and making useless calculations? The proud man of intellect is busy with all sorts of vain discussion and controversies regarding God, while the humble man of wisdom, having received God's grace, enjoys supreme bliss in the world. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. So long as a man is far away from the market, he hears only an indistinct buzzing noise like ho, ho. But when he enters the marketplace, the sound becomes distinct. He sees that someone is bargaining, another purchasing, and so on. Similarly, one cannot realize the essence of religion so long as one is far away from the world of religion. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. The Vedas, the Puranas, and all other sacred books have, with one sole exception, become, as it were, defiled, uchishta, having been uttered by human mouths. That one exception is Brahma, or the Absolute, for no one as yet have been able to say what it is like. Jai Sri Ram Krishna. It is impossible to explain to a worldly man the nature of ecstasy of divine communion, as it is to explain to a little boy the nature of relationship between man and his wife. Jai Sri Ram Krishna. It is easy to utter notes of music by mouth, but not so easy to play them on an instrument. So, it is easy to talk religion, but it is difficult to practice religion. Jai Sri Ram Krishna. A certain brahmachari, aspirant named Ramchandra, one day visited Sri Ramakrishna at the temple of Dakshineshwar. The aspirant has allowed his hair to grow into long matted tress, after the way of sannyas. Having taken his seat, he began to exclaim from time to time, Shivoham, Shivoham, that is, I am Lord Shiva, but was dumb otherwise. Sri Ramakrishna observed him silently for some time and then remarked, what is the good of merely repeating the word Shivoham? It is only when one, by perfect meditation on the Lord in the temple of one's heart, has lost all idea of self and realized the Lord Shiva within, that one is entitled to utter this sacred word. What good can mere repetition of the formula do without the realization? So long as the stage of realization is not reached, it is better to regard the Lord as the master and oneself as his humble servant. The aspirant came to see his mistake and became wiser by this advice and similar other teachings. Before he left the place, he wrote down on the wall of Sri Ramakrishna's room, taught by Swami. From this day forward, Ramchandra Brahmachari regards the Lord as his master and himself as an humble servant. Jai Sri Ram Krishna. For more words on Ramakrishna, click here or the links in the description. Thanks for watching.